Gonna keep my pride, act like God's a state of mind. All you lot were left behind when I find the time is right. Standing straight, walking proud in my pride was music. Won't be loud, it's the only sound that's not allowed. It's like a cloud that won't be found.
So in this class, we're going to develop your musical ideas. Now, you know the sounds, you've done the basics, you know how to warm up, you know how to do the beats. But what we want to do now is how do we kind of move that along and make our own ideas, and how do we get ideas? We get ideas from many different places. So it could be from some music that people bring in. We're like, yo, let's copy this. How can we flip this? Now, part of hip hop culture is sampling. So you might hear an idea and you're like, yo, I'm going to remix that. But you might want to remix a text. You might look at a text and think, you know what, this book's, there's some good ideas in there, but it's a bit dry. So you're going to take out the bits that you want and you're going to flip it and you're going to make it relevant. You're going to make it into something that you want now. But you might take something as abstract and kind of weird as, you might get a poster and be like, for some reason, that's a cool image. How can I just write some lyrics, create some music to kind of capture the mood of that picture? And that could be a starting point to creating some music or performance or whatever you want to put together. And we're going to explore how we do that now. We're going to move into kind of how we create circle jams and create music. So one of the best ways at the Beatbox Academy to get ideas rolling and get us inspired is by the circle jam. Now, the circle jam is where we improvise music and ideas together, but there are some rules and some rules that you might want to set different for each time. So a good starting point is once you've learned the foundation beat is to get everyone in the group to the foundation beat at the same time. But as you go around the circle, each person changes their sound to a different loop. Could be hi-hats, could be a bass line, and it built all the sounds layer up and build up. And you can point to different people in the circle and they can do solos. But let's go to the workshop and we'll show you how it's done. Okay, welcome to the workshop. We're about to do a circle jam. We're gonna welcome a new beatboxer into the room. His name is?
Hi guys, I'm Alex.
Yo, let's do a 6 circle jam. Let's go.
Da-da, da-dum, da-da, 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 da-da, da-dum, da-da.
We're gonna need some beats somewhere.
Da-da, da-dum, da-da.
All of you, Alex. Thanks, girls. Six, 7, 8.
B-A-C, beatbox a kind of me, eh? B-A-C, beatbox a kind of me, yeah.
Yo. Woo. So one of the most important things when you're working with music and sound is listening. Sometimes that's kind of forgotten, so everyone's going full pelt, going ham, doing sounds, doing beats, doing raps. But it's great to be able to know how to listen to music. And even when you're copying, sometimes you hear something, you start copying, but what you want to do is play a piece of music and really study it and think, what are all the different sounds? What are the frequencies? Where was this recorded? What am I actually hearing? What is the different arrangement? And the more you listen to music, the more you come kind of more well-versed is that when you hear music, you don't hear just one sound coming at you. You hear what it is. You hear all the different component parts. That means that you can learn how to break things down by the instruments and recreate them, take bits out of things. I just want to take that part. I just want to flip that bit. And also you understand arrangement, intros, verses, bridges, and choruses. Listening is definitely a fundamental part of music in creating for your ear, and so you know what you want to recreate with your own mouth and with your writing. A good thing to do is cover songs. So you might want to hear a song, something classic. You might think, I want to take a part. So you might want to take a part, but you want to kind of flip it up. And you might want to flip it and kind of remix it and do your own thing, because it's recognizable and it's fun, and you want to jam with it, and you're sampling and you're playing with it, and all that comes from listening. So you know what you want to do and learn the material that you're going to be playing with and practicing with all the time. So once you've practiced all the foundation sounds and you've mastered them and you've got the beats, what you want to do is you want to move on to the specialist sounds, the kind of sounds that you think, wow, or the sounds, the individual sounds that only you can do. So we're going to move on and we're going to show you some specialist sounds from some amazing beatboxers.
Hi there, my name's Nadine and I'm going to teach you the echo. The echo is really easy to do. You can choose any sound to do it with, your p, your t, or your k. For this example, I'm going to choose the snare sound, which is the k. And all you need to do is repeat that sound maybe 4 or 5 times, getting quieter and quieter as you go along. So, and then when you put it together and do it a little bit faster, it ends up being. Let's use that in a beat. And there's the echo.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Rhesus, and today I'm going to teach you how to do the dish sound. So the way you do that is apply the pressure of your tongue right to the roof of your mouth, like this. Yeah, it looks a bit weird, like that. And just say, apply pressure and just say, with a little ish on the end. The more pressure you apply, the better the sound will sound, the better it will come out. In a beat, it sounds something like. And that's how you do the dish sounds.
So this sound, or collection of sounds, could be called the singing beat. And a really short example of it, before I break it down for you, would be. And how you're going to do this is basically take your foundation sound, so the p, and add a pitch on top of it. With the kick, this would sound like, so your kick on its own would be p. With a pick any pitch. For this particular melody, I'll take So you've got p and and then you put it together and it sounds like poom. You can do the same with your hi-hat. So it would be p, tsun, 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 and your snare as well. So so it's and then you can practice your beat separately and your melody separately. So if you take the melody on its own, it could be and the beat on its own could be or when you put both of them together, it could sound a little bit like this. So you could sing while you're beatboxing.
So we've learned how to come up with different ideas and different approaches and how we get ideas, how we want to create jams to create different ideas and use that as inspiration. We've also thought about listening to music and how listening is a fundamental part of creating music. Hopefully, you've also found some specialized beatbox sounds that only you can make by watching other people experiment with their individual sounds. Now we've got all that together, we're going to move on and see how we can use those ideas to create our own beatbox theatre performance.